Welcome back to the 30-day low-fat vegan weight loss challenge. Today is day 28. If you're new here, follow the playlist in the description box to catch up on all the daily videos and start your own 30-day weight loss challenge by watching one video per day for easy meal ideas and motivation. Today I want to tackle a very specific concern that many of us have struggled with, and I call it, I know what to do, so why can't I get myself to do it? You'll know I'm speaking to you if you feel like this. You've read up on the topic of calorie density or the starch solution diet. It all makes sense to you that giving up junk food and eating healthy plant-based meals is ideal for health and weight loss. But you can't seem to go more than a few days before caving in and dining out or eating cookies, ice cream, and chips. And then you get frustrated with yourself because you thought you were going to be committed to your goals this time. I have been in that situation. Before my successful attempt at losing weight on a low-fat vegan diet, I tried it out, saw some great progress, and then found myself back on the vegan junk food and gaining back the weight plus some, wondering why it didn't stick. Then I recommitted and started again. I'm going to share 3 tips you can put into practice to get yourself to stick with this long-term and avoid getting sucked back into the old, unhealthy patterns of eating processed junk food and then feeling disappointed in yourself. Number 1, know your why. Have a strong reason for doing this and remind yourself of it daily. If you just kind of want to lose a few pounds to fit into some old jeans you have, how dedicated and diligent do you think you're going to be compared to how you would be if you, God forbid, had a medical diagnosis that required you to get healthy and lose the excess body fat? All of a sudden, now that you have a very serious and urgent reason to lose weight, sticking with the healthy choices and putting the effort in becomes much more important to you. Dr. Alan Goldhammer, who co-authored the book The Pleasure Trap and runs the fasting clinic True North in California, says that when someone comes in to lose weight at his clinic, if they have a serious diagnosis, they're the ones who get the best results, because that fear of not having their health motivates them to stick with the fasting followed by a whole food plant-based diet so that they can lose weight and heal. I noticed the same thing with my weight loss clients when I was doing phone consultations. The ones who had their daughter's wedding in 6 months, for example, were super diligent and focused and committed because that goal was their target to think about daily. Unfortunately, a goal like that doesn't always carry you past the date of the event because the motivation wanes after it. So ask yourself, what's your reason? Why are you really doing this, and what positive difference will it make in your life? Write it on a Post-it note and stick it on your bathroom mirror if you want to be reminded of it daily. Next reason you might be finding it difficult to stick with this for more than a few days is that you're not eating enough food. I've actually seen this happen quite often with my coaching clients in the past. Someone will go into this with the best of intentions of being healthy, and they think that having a smoothie for breakfast, a green salad for lunch, and a small bowl of soup for dinner is enough. And then they're all proud that they've been so healthy, but 3 days later, they're wondering why they ate an entire container of ice cream. Undereating can cause binging behavior. Think of it this way. If you consistently take in slightly less air than you need each time you breathe, you can only do that for so long before you gasp and take in a huge amount of air to compensate. It's the same thing with your hunger drive. Undereating is not a shortcut to weight loss. It will just derail your progress. So keep experimenting with your meals until you figure out what to make in order to feel satiated. I have dozens of videos showing examples of my easy greens, beans, and wet starch weight loss formula meals. Number 3, your environment is full of junk food and temptation. Chef AJ has a quote that I love. If it's in your house, it's in your mouth. If you don't want to be reaching for the cookies at 10 o'clock at night, don't bring the cookies into your house. You'll be forced to snack on grapes if that's all you have. This one is very much lifestyle dependent. Some people work in a bakery around donuts, muffins, and bread all day. I don't think I could do that and still stay compliant. It would be really tricky. Others have spouses or kids who bring pizza and fast food into the home. It can be really tricky to navigate these situations, but food prepping and planning ahead can be very helpful. Another thing I want to mention is the addictive nature of junk foods. You might be feeling confused as to why you keep eating the salty, oily chips at night, even though you know they make you feel gross afterward. You say you're not going to do it tomorrow, but then you do somehow. Why? Because they're addictive. There's addictive chemicals in most junk foods. Plus, salt and sugar are also addictive. They're appetite stimulants, making you want more and more. Have you ever noticed after you have something salty, you feel like, okay, now I want to have something sweet, or the other way around? Those foods aren't satiating. They just make you want more and more. Something that can be helpful to get yourself back on track is a 24-hour water fast. If you're on medications or have specific health concerns that would not be suited to fasting, then don't, or just check with your doctor first. But fasting for 24 hours can reset your palate so that when you bite into a baked potato or a forkful of steamed broccoli after not having any food for 24 hours, it tastes delicious. I will share more on this topic in upcoming videos. Feel free to share your tips with everyone in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have a great day.